We'll take a look at your education headlines this morning as we're learning that Richland District 1 will be parting ways with Superintendent Dr. Craig Witherspoon over in June. The decision was announced during the district's board meeting last night. Now, Witherspoon will continue to receive his salary for 12 months following his departure. That's just one of several important topics that was discussed during this meeting. Chris English was there with all the details.
We knew board members would be discussing the superintendent's contract during their meeting last night, but it came as a surprise to everyone in the boardroom when it was announced that this school year would be Witherspoon's last with Richland One.
The Board of Commissioners and the Superintendent, Dr. Craig Witherspoon, have mutually agreed for a mutual separation on June 30th of 2025.
Richland One Board of School Commissioners Chairman Dr. Aaron Bishop announced Witherspoon's departure at the end of Tuesday's meeting. The board agreed to honor Witherspoon's previously negotiated end date of June 30th, 2026, thus guaranteeing the superintendent would receive an extra 12 months of pay at the end of his employment. Bishop said in a prepared statement that Witherspoon can choose to leave before next June by providing 30 days written notice. The board can also choose to cut ties with Witherspoon early with a 60-day notice of their own. No matter when his employment ends, the superintendent will receive the extra 12 months of pay. Witherspoon's last reported salary was $258,121 per year.
The board wants to use this moment to thank Dr. Witherspoon for almost a decade of tireless service to the district. We will continue to move Richland One forward with excellence in leadership and in education.
During his tenure, Witherspoon worked to improve Richland One's school ratings, but there have been several controversies at the district during his time in charge. That included being placed under fiscal watch following the misuse of procurement card funds by district staff and the State Department of Education audit of the Vince Ford Early Learning Center project. The district has not announced a succession plan or when the search for a new superintendent would begin. The district also voted Tuesday to remove Vince Ford's name from the project.
Out of respect to the family of Mr. Ford and those of us that honor his legacy, Mr. Ford's legacy has been dragged through the mud in this project.
The center on Kaufman Road will now be known solely as the Richland County Early Learning Center, and there is no word on when construction on the center will resume. Last night, the board also submitted the first draft of their upcoming electronic device policy. Like other districts around the state, Richland One will require devices to be powered off and put away during the school day. The board will have a final vote on those rules during their December board meeting, with that policy scheduled to go into effect in January. In studio, Chris English, News 19, WLTX.
Now, this morning we want to give you a little bit of background on Dr. Witherspoon. The Richland One board picked him to lead the district in March of 2015. He came to the district with decades of experience in education, previously serving as superintendent in Alabama as well as North Carolina. Now, his contract was extended just last December when the board voted to give Witherspoon a pay raise and an offer to stay in his position through June of 2026. Again, after tonight's meeting, Witherspoon will leave the district by the end of this school year.